Well, guys, we survived the Detroit Lions. It was a tough game like I thought it was going to be, but I thought our offense was going to do more than this. And Dak is back, and he looked a lot like he did against Tampa Bay, first game of the season. It's got to be the rust, right? He hasn't played in 6 weeks. It's got to have a lot to do with it. That decision making was not good. But I want to say the running game looked good. Zeke looked really good again. So did Pollard. Our tight ends had a good game. Noah Brown's taking a lot of shit for that fumble, but Jesus, he did a full somersault, man. He landed so hard on the ground. I'm going to give him a pass on that. I know he had the block in the back too, but I'm going to give him a pass. That was a tough one. That was a tough. Just about anybody would have fumbled that pass. And the offense as a whole, man, they got to take advantage of the short field positions that Turpin set up for them. Man, they just had wasted opportunities today. Again, it's Dak's first game back. I'm going to give him a pass. But what was everybody saying about Cooper? About Rush when they kept saying, man, he should have had 3 interceptions in this game. You know, game after game, he's getting away with it. Well, Dak got away with it too today. We got to be fair. Man, he had some poor passes into triple, quadruple coverage at times. But to his credit, in the second half, that did get better. But the offense just seemed to sputter and just do nothing. 3rd and 2s, man, they were just awful. In so many regards, they were awful. It was not a great game for the offense. A lot of people were going to think, man, what's the difference between Rush and Dak? And it did look that way, right? Because the defense for the Lions is not good, but they look good today. This score was 20. Let me see. Let me look at this. It was 24-6, and it actually looked a lot closer than that. The game was in the balance towards the end. Our defense bailed us out. I didn't like the pass at the end, the Dak touchdown pass. I think that was just for stats. I think that was stupid. Why didn't they just keep running the ball and melting the clock away some more? I didn't like that at all. But he got his first touchdown of the season, so that's good. I'm going to give Dak a pass and say, next week you're going to do better, man. I know, because his second half was better. But he's holding on to that ball too damn long. And he was doing that last season too. That's why it is concerning, honestly. He's not running when he should. He's got to play better. Maybe he was pressing too hard. He wants to show everybody, hey, this is what we've been missing. But it was flat today. So next week it's got to be better. He had that at the beginning. There was that high pass to, and a lot of people were saying it was Brown's fault, but it was another one of those Stretch Armstrong passes, that he couldn't get a hold of. And how about our defense today? They had some takeaways. Micah Parsons was in the backfield all day. Parsons just had another amazing game, and he's playing hurt too. That screen pass where he realized it was a screen and ran back to chase down the ball carrier. I've always yelled at the TV, man. Obviously, they're letting you in there for a reason. That's the first time I can think of in my life that I've actually seen a player just back out of that. Because, man, these guys are going after the quarterback all the time, so, that's their first instinct. He's just so smart. He's so great. Let's not take him for granted. But I am worried about that injury he's got going forward. I didn't like to see him in the game towards the end either. They were far enough ahead where he didn't need to be playing. Neither did Diggs, any of those other guys. Oh, speaking of Diggs, hell of an interception. Another good game. Lewis, I hope he's okay. He had that interception that pretty much won us the game, that sealed the deal. But he had to be carted off after that, so let's see how that looks next week. Defense was good, but they ran all over their asses today, though. Just like last week. They've got to get better at that. Detroit ran the damn ball so good. Of course, they did have that fumble down there when they were running the ball. But Dallas was there to take advantage of it. How many times in the past have we seen those kind of gifts presented and our team not take advantage of it? This defense does take advantage of those situations. Opportunistic. I said it right on the first try. Good. All right. Opportunistic. even again. But that's what our team is, opportunistic. Try saying that 3 times in a row. Yeah, okay. Now, they will get better at stopping the run. They have to, because look what the Eagles do. Look what the Giants are doing right now. The Giants won again today, so we're still in 3rd place in our division. Man, it's tough. It's tough sledding out there. You would think with the big guys down, Tampa Bay, Green Bay, it'd be wide open for us, but this is the NFC East of the old, man. Tough games. The Giants keep finding a way to win. I'm happy we won, don't get me wrong, but it's got to get better. The offense has to get better. And I've been saying it all year. Yeah, you could run on our defense, but if our offense scores touchdowns instead of field goals, that's not going to allow the other team to run so damn much. They're going to have to pass. And Diggs is going to feast out there. Zeke's not the only one that feasts. I'm going to feed him too. And special teams, I'd say a pretty solid game. But last week I said I wanted to see less touchbacks, and we're still seeing that from our Pro Bowl punter. That's got to be pissing him off. He's going to improve on that. Turpin, man, guy's awesome. What a steal. I can't believe Dallas got him. That is proven to be probably the best free agent pickup we've had so far this season. Just incredible. I'd like to see him do a little more than that. Maybe get some other guys in. Let's go for it. We made our field goals, our extra points. All in all, it was really good. Now, the coaching, Kellen Moore was a little up and down. Now, was that due to Dak maybe checking out of some of these plays where Cooper hasn't? I don't know. But still, the end around at the end to Lamb, which has that worked yet here in Dallas? I don't remember if it has. That play sucks, especially in that situation. Situational football. Let's do what's working. Let's not go back to this. We get out of the what's working stuff more. I think McCarthy, he kind of had a talk with them at halftime too, because they did come out looking better when they got the ball. Of course, Detroit started with the ball, but our defense, they got the ball back for us. I do want to see better coaching. Kellen Moore, I know he's got Dak back, and Dak's ready to throw the ball downfield. But let's just do what's working. Let's run the damn ball. Let's unleash Dak when we need to. Let him shake off that rust. He's got Chicago to do it. And then I want to say, let me see, we got Chicago, then we have a bye week, then we go to Green Bay. Which I know they're in a slump right now. They lost to Washington, but they still have Aaron Rodgers, and they could turn around any moment. So I'm not getting all happy about that, thinking they're down. Because every team plays this tough anyway. A win is a win. Let's be happy with it. But going forward, it's got to get better if we plan to really do something special this season. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Go Cowboys. We'll talk later in the week. We'll look forward to those Chicago Bears.